Hi, I'm Richard John Jenkins, and first, thank you very much for purchasing a Futura Mobile. I'm going to go through the steps on how to unpack, assemble, and hang your new mobile. And if you have any questions, please go to our website, www.richardjohnjenkins.com. Let's get started. So when you first receive your mobile, you're going to have a couple pieces of tape here and here. You can use a pair of scissors, of course, an X-Acto blade, and come up here and just simply cut those tape circles, and you can then get into the box. So when you open the box, it'll look like this, full of popcorn, and there'll be some directions and a diagram in here and all the parts to the mobile in separate plastic bags, and I'll explain those in just a moment. So the first thing I'm going to do is just start taking all the packing material out of the box. So once you've got all the packing material removed, you have three bags, and they're marked top, middle, and bottom. Also, there will be a diagram. This is the hanging diagram, which shows you the correct position for all the objects, rods, and hooks. Also included are some easy to follow steps. So I would recommend going through these steps first, read about all the steps, and then refer to the diagram here to walk through the assembly. I'm going to move the box over to the side here, and next simply take a pair of scissors or your X-Acto knife and cut all the sleeves off. All right, now that we have all the pieces cut out of the bags, again, make sure that you have your top, your middle, and your bottom laid out on your table, your workbench, like I do. Again, refer to the diagram for the proper placement. So the only thing that will really trip you up when creating the mobile, meaning when you assemble it, is the direction of the hooks. So all the hooks that go through these connectors here have to go in a particular direction. I'll show you that in just a moment. So just for the sake of keeping the video short, I'm going to go ahead and assemble these, looking at the diagram, and we'll come back to that in just a moment. Oh, do note that on some of the shapes, you'll see a little blue circle. And what that simply means is the connector closest to that blue circle is where you're going to put a hook and connect that. So if I look over here on the middle, you can see that blue circle right there. So that simply means that this red shape and this one are going to go together, or in other words, this hook right here is going to go into this open connector, blue to blue. Again, refer to your diagram if you need help. If they're turned around, it simply means you put the hook in backwards, so you can take that off and then reposition it. So I'm going to go ahead and hook all these up together, blue to blue, and note here on the bottom and middle, green to green. In other words, that hook is going to go over there. What I've gone ahead and have completed, again, is I put the green to the green shapes and put the hook through the open connector right here. Again, blue to blue here, and the open connector was here. Now, before you actually hang your mobile up, it's super important to make sure that all of these hooks are actually untweaked. Sometimes in shipping, they'll get a little bit tweaked and all. So what I did is I made absolutely sure that this hook, these two here, all these single ones are free, meaning when I now lift this up here for the camera, they're going to fall in order. Again, if there's anything that doesn't look like your diagram right here, put the mobile back down, unhook it, just turn them around. So let's see how I did. I'm going to start with that little hanging ring right there and very gently lift up. And wow, looks great. That is in fact the way all these shapes should be. This one here, if you look at your diagram, actually is different than these. This hangs a little bit different than those. Okay, so I have a hook up here. I'm going to put that on. And there we have it. You now have a wonderful new Futura Mobile. Thanks for watching.